Alright guys, so today we are revisiting Keeper Dragon Magic. This is a card, personally, before I was decent at DM, I was playing as a secondary normal summon to Rod. This card, in theory, is that one card Dragoon, but it loses to a bunch of hand traps, which honestly we kind of lose to a lot right now anyway, especially the Timaeus Combo. So maybe it's decent now, but honestly I don't know if it's worth playing. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm going to go over some combos that this thing can do. It's a mediocre card, just like most DM cards. But anyway, the main play with this can revolve Illusion of Chaos or just opening DM. So first you're going to activate Illusion of Chaos and no cap add Dark Magician. Put Illusion of Chaos back, normal summon Keeper. Keeper will then activate discarding DM, which will search Ultra Polymerization. From here, you can activate the effect of Keeper, reveal a fusion monster, so you could reveal Dragoon, which will special summon DM face down. Then you can activate Ultra Poly, pay 2,000, kinda like with Earth Day, summon Dragoon, fuse these two together, and then bam, you got Dragoon out of technically one card, but really two, because you did have to open away the Dark Magician, and unfortunately, it had to be a way to Dark Magician. So maybe it's not the worst possible thing. If you open it with souls, you can obviously just discard, search Ultra Poly, and use with DM and then on field and go through that same process. But Ultra Poly could now, in theory, do some more stuff. But let's go into a combo that's decent, but again, I'm not sure how good it is. Alright guys, 3-card combo. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. If you wanted to play Keeper, I wouldn't give you too much shit for it. It's just kind of awkward in your hand, because if you have Rod, and because we play 2 Illusion of Chaos, 3 Prep, 3 Souls, you should always have a way to Rod the Souls. And typically, if you want to go into Dragoon, you're going to do the Rod Souls combo to go into Timaeus. But this card really only works on bricky hands, to where if you open just Illusion of Chaos and the rest of the hand could be like hand traps or just dead DM cards, then maybe this card's decent. But then again, that's like a niche scenario and it's not always probable. So anyway, let's get into it. You guys can make your decision in the comments if you want to play it or not. But 3-card combo, activate your Illusion of Chaos. Not going to change Soul Servant yet. You're going to grab DM. You could grab Souls here, but, well, you could if you had a 4th card in your hand grab Souls. But for simplicity purposes, we are not doing that. So now we will normal Keeper. Keeper requires a discard, so discard your DM. Not activating Soul Servant yet. Grab Ultra Poly. Activate Soul Servant. Stack Secrets of Dark Magic. Banish. Draw 1. Then you can activate the effect of Keeper, reveal Dragon Knight or Dragoon, Dark Magicians, doesn't matter. Special summon DM face down. Activate Ultra Poly, and they cannot respond to Ultra Poly, just like Super Poly in that regard. Summon Dragon Knight. Then you can activate Ultra Poly Engrave, target Dragon Knight, special back Dark Magician, Innkeeper Dragon Magic. This then can lead into a Secret to Dark Magic play, which will then fusion summon into Dragoon. Unfortunately, because Ultra Poly has to target, you cannot do double Dragoon this way. It'd be Dragoon and Dragon Knight, essentially. That or Dragoon Amulet or Dragoon the new fucking fusion, which you would never summon those two, but it would be a Dragoon Dragon Knight play. But it's kinda mid. Like, Keeper is a mediocre card. It does turn this out kinda decently, but then again, Rod and Souls is just more consistent than Keeper and Illusion of Chaos, because we can search Rod, we can search Souls, we cannot search Keeper. But the best interaction of Keeper in this deck is a Dark Magician DPE build, which I'll show that now. Granted, I'm not even sure this is the best way to play Dark Magician DPE. If there's a better way to do it, let me know in the comments and we might mess with it. If this video hits, I don't know, 15 likes, maybe I'll mess with Dark Magician DPE more since we tend to do it in Master Duel a decent bit. But for now, this is the best way I know how to do it. So, what you're going to do is you're going to normal summon Keeper. You could also search Rev and Branded Fusion this way too also. It's not the best way to do it though. Activate the effect of Keeper. Discard that, search Fusion Destiny. Now obviously from here you can activate Fusion Destiny. Summon DPE by sending Celestial and Dasher. So it's a 2-card DPE because you do need a discard. You could argue it's 1. But because you had a discard, you still have 3 cards in your hand. Which if that's Rod and Souls, you can obviously extend from here and do the Timaeus play. Which isn't bad. And you have 1 card in your hand for Dragoon Negate, so you have DPE Dragoon, 2 pops out of 5 cards. Not bad, but it's not great. There's not really too many interactions with this card. More that I can really think of. Now, if he was just, when this card's normal summon, add 1 Polymerization or 1 normal fusion spell, it'd be so much better. Like, infinitely better. But unfortunately, he doesn't do that very well. And you can't even really do, like, any cool plays with Magicalized, because our traditional Magicalized play, which would involve Duck, involves Souls. I mean, you could do it with this, and I guess I'll show it, but I feel like it's just infinitely worse. Alright, for those of you who don't know the traditional play, really quick, you're going to activate Magician Souls, which will send Dark Magician to the graveyard, and then summon DM. Dark Magician will then link into Duck, activate Magicalized Fusion to Dragoon using Duck and DM. Alright, the play with Keeper is significantly worse. Alright, the play with Keeper. Normal summon Keeper, activate the effect, discard DM, search out your copy of Magicalized Fusion. Now, you can just activate Magicalized from here. And you wouldn't lose to as many hand traps, because you don't have to use Keeper's effect, but you did have to discard again, and you would have to open this. So it's a 3-card Dragoon that does the same thing as the Souls Magicalized play, but you do get a search Magicalized, so it does have that. But I still feel like it's significantly worse than summoning Souls and going into Duck. But anyway, let me know your guys' opinion on Keeper. I think it's mid at best. But it does give us some cool plays where we can abuse Ultra Poly and DPE a little bit. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and peace.